Tom Geitz here at MINExpo 2012 at CAT Center Stage. Thank you all for joining us. Today's a big day for us here. We have as our special guest this morning, Caterpillar's Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Doug Oberhelman. Doug, welcome.
Good morning, Tom, and welcome everyone. Could you be standing in a finer or better place anywhere in the world this morning? I hope not. We're awfully glad you're all with us here at MINExpo 2012. We're delighted to show you the broadest, biggest line of equipment in the mining industry, above ground, underground, support equipment, you name it. And we're awfully proud of this, a big change since the last MINExpo 4 years ago.
Absolutely. All right, now Doug, I know a lot of people have this question in mind, a word, sustainability. We hear it all the time nowadays. What does sustainability really mean for Caterpillar and CAT's customers?
Well, that is a big word, and it's probably a bit overused, but it is a critical word for our industry and our mining customers. Because as many of you know, the way we touch the planet, the resources we extract and the way in which we do it draw a lot of attention. And that means we really have to focus on that. But the biggest thing about sustainability in my mind is the safety of our people, of our mining customers as they go underground, above ground, whatever they're doing, get on our machines, get inside of our machines, service our machines. And we really have to focus on that. And I would tell you that the mining customers and our mining industry drove us to that in a big way the last decade. And you won't see any more safety features on anybody else than you will on our equipment today, which is so important to us.
That's an interesting point to bring up, too, the idea of sustainability having a people-oriented focus. All right, so we talked about sustainability as far as people-oriented, protecting your resources. Are there any other, to use a lack of a better word, green initiatives like recycling? How does Caterpillar use recycling for its mining?
Well, I'll not use a complimentary term to the guys that do this, but that locomotive over there and 103 cars behind it hauling coal, we can recycle the entire thing, and we do today. We can rebuild box cars, flat cars, and we do. We preserve a lot of the axles, the trucks, all the components, rebuild them, put them out the other side of the facility like new, and we do that with our locomotives as well. We also have a huge remanufacturing business around the world, certified rebuilds from remanufacturing and rebuilding an entire 3,500 engine.
Wow. And
it's very important. You can imagine the impact on the environment of not having to pour a block in a 3516, 3520, C175 20 cylinder and reuse that block through a lot of technologies that we have. So it's important to us, it's important to our plant, important to our customers.
All right. Well, now you were talking about interesting recycling, things like that, but it also sounds like Caterpillar's idea of sustainability has a lot to do with the bottom line.
Well, it does, and I meet with customers all the time. I've talked to a lot of you, and it doesn't take very long in a conversation to start talking about sustainability. It may not be in those terms, but think about lower fuel consumption, more energy efficient, and less CO2 emission. That's sustainability, but sometimes we don't address it that way. And I can assure you that everything we're doing around our trucks, around our technology, around our loaders, our drills, you name it, everything, is to make sure that our customers achieve the lowest owning and operating costs lower than anybody else. If we do that right, we preserve our resources, it's sustainable, and we all win. And I think that's a big message of this show this year for Caterpillar.
Absolutely. Well, along with taking care of your resources, your people and whatnot, is Caterpillar involved in any kind of community outreach right now?
We are, and those of you that were at Mine Site at Night last night, I think was a good example of that. Lots of pictures from around the world where we're really working in communities. Our people get into this too, and I know many of you do. I'm always proud to say of Caterpillar people, they'll work for free for sustainability, for recycling programs to help communities. We're really big around water and making sure more of the planet has potable and drinkable water. And it's just the right thing to do. And I get a lot of positive feedback from customers and our own employees every time they do something like that. And we're trying to push that from inside Caterpillar as well.
All right. Well, I guess finally, how about summing it up all for us? What does solidarity mean, or pardon me, solidarity, sustainability, solidarity, we've got that already. Sustainability mean for Caterpillar and CAT's mining customers?
Well, I think it's pretty simple. It's really about preserving our resources, the safety of our people, and really about making more money in the end, because everything we do that we can do to be more efficient saves us money at Caterpillar through our programs internally, and our customers money by the operating costs of our equipment.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Doug. Thank you. Again, Doug Oberhelman.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah, have a great day here at MINExpo 2012. Ask questions. We've got our information booth here. We've got a lot of people on the floor to answer all your questions for you. Thank you very much.